two
Which word is that?
WERE and WHERE. Where and where.
Where and
WERE.
WE? Where.
RE. Where and where.
This is word. Word. Okay. This is the pronunciation is over here. Is it E or A? Do we say where or do we say where? Right? Let's see both the words. Where are you going? Is it where are you going? Or is it where are you going?
Where are you going?
All these things should have come on the query, on the message, on the group. Why do we have a group? I would have answered you there and then. Why do we wait for a session? यहाँ पे मैं आपको कुछ और पढ़ा दूंगा इतने देर में. See, when it comes to education, when it comes to learning, I'm quite strict. Okay? So don't expect me कि अच्छा ये ऐसे ये homework मांगेंगे नहीं मांगेंगे, task मांगेंगे नहीं मांगेंगे. I'm not that sort of person. If I give something, if I'm giving something, I expect you to learn. I'm not asking for money, but I'm expecting some from you to learn something. That is my expectation. People should say that yes, there's a change in them. That's my expectation. Think coming from. Here. Hear this.
Where? Where? Where?
Where? There's no H. Where?
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 R is little silent.
Where?
Where? It's not where. Where?
Where?
And quick. Where?
Where? Where?
Yeah. And then you could have also seen this yourself. Like this string. Why this string B?
B, B,
Why is it not showing? It's strange. Why is it showing? It doesn't have this word. Here also other forms of was. Dictionary doesn't have word or what? It's showing the other forms. Anyway, it's called word, okay? We were going. Okay, but I don't know why dictionary doesn't show the word. It's showing the other forms of be word. Okay, Shruti, so I'll also check why the dictionary doesn't show this. Okay, so here we saw is where, and this is word. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what Zoom has done. It has changed so much of settings. One person is here, two people are here.
Sir, Neil is not able to on his microphone.
Now he'll be able to do it. That's what I'm saying, because once you move out, you come in, there's some setting which needs to be changed, which it is happening for last 2 days. The Zoom has changed some settings, and which I'm not being able to see how to move everyone to the panel.
Yes, due to some technical issue, I have to join with my laptop.
So technical issue is your side, but when you join,
Yes, sir.
this Zoom has changed some settings. Neil,
Yes, sir.
Neil, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So are you studying after the sessions, or is it that okay, 1 hour session, everything is over?
No, sir, I've not studying due to fever and cough.
Oh, sorry. I hope you've taken medicine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, relax. Where is Raj Sharma? Missing. Fine. So the other day we had a little bit of conversation, and we have written. Now we need to learn and put them in the essay. We also learned a few words. Do we remember those words?
Yes, sir.
What were those words?
Sir, it's
Just
Stantrium.
hold on. Okay. So now, today, what do you want me to do? Anything, everything is related to the essay, don't worry. So what do you want me to do today? You want some sort of spoken side? You want more of the written side today? You want to move with the vocabulary? What do you want me to do today? Those words were there. So, Aditi, what words did we learn?
So, laconis, articulate, garrulous.
Yeah. So, what is the meaning of garrulous?
One who speaks too much and which doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Okay. So, we were doing this. What adjective describes people who are disinclined to conversation? Shriti, what is the first answer?
Yes, sir.
People who are disinclined to conversation.
Sir, you are not audible.
I'm audible. Who can hear me? Aditi, can you hear
Yes,
me?
sir, you are audible.
Okay. So, Aditi, tell me, what adjective describes people who are disinclined to conversation? Disinclined.
Articulate,
Articulate. Shriti,
Yes, sir. Articulate.
what? Neil,
Sir, I don't understand the meaning of disinclined.
what is meaning of inclined? You must have studied in physics, right? Inclination. So inclined, disinclined, we're not interested.
Sir, it's tactrium. Tactrium.
Dactylium or taciturn?
Yes, sir. Sorry,
Taciturn.
sir. Sorry, sir. Taciturn.
Tripti,
Articulate.
okay. So what adjectives describe people who are brief and to the point in the speech?
laconic.
Sir, laconic.
Laconic, sir.
Laconic. People who are blocked or incoherent in the speech.
Garrulous.
Garrulous. People who show by the speech that they are trite and unimaginative. People who use more words than necessary.
Sir, garrulous here also we can.
Gallurus, sir.
People who are forcefully compelling and logical in their speech.
Garrulous.
Sir,
All
it's
garrulous.
gallurus.
All garrulous. People
Yes.
who talk rapidly and fluently.
Laconic.
Laconic.
People who are noisy and clamorous.
Garrulous.
All garrulous. People who are talkative.
Garrulous.
All garrulous. So you're saying all the answers are garrulous.
No, sir. First one was Tactrium.
So we know what is it? Taciturn. We also know one laconic, saying little, meaning much. We also know when the words won't come, they're inarticulate. People who talk much but little sense, garrulous, unoriginal. Some people are completely lacking in originality and imagination, and their talk shows it. Everything they say is trite, hackneyed, commonplace, humorless. Their speech patterns are full of glitches and stereotypes. Their phraseology is without sparkle. That's banal. Is it banal or banal? How do we pronounce this word? Let's see. Because I'm also not sure. Is banal or banal? Whether stress is either B or N. I also need to see where the stress. Right pronunciation is important. Banal, if something is boring or unoriginal, is banal things are dull as dishwater. Let's hear this. He says the stress is on nerve. Banal.
Banal. Banal.
It is banal. Al, cat, hat. Okay, mad. It is banal. It is banal. What is it, Aditi?
Yes,
Aditi,
sir.
what is the right pronunciation?
Banal.
No, not banal. No पे stress डालो बेटा. Banal.
Banal.
No, जल्दी बोलना है. Banal.
Banal.
Yes, better. Banal. No कुछ लंबा बोलो. Banal. Say.
Banal.
Better. Shriti, pronounce this word.
Banal.
Tripti.
Banal.
Not banal. Banal.
Banal.
Banal.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, while pronunciation, we have to use our video. We have to.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Shrishti, what is it?
Banal.
No. Banal. No, पे तो energy चाहिए, enthusiasm चाहिए. Banal.
Banal.
Yes, better. Neil,
Banal.
not banal. जल्दी बोलना है. Banal.
Banal.
Better. Words. They talk and talk and talk. They talk a lot. They're talkative. It's not so much the quantity you object to as the repetitiveness. They phrase, rephrase, and rephrase their thoughts using far more words than necessary, overwhelming you with words, drowning you with them until your only thought is how to escape or maybe how to die. And the adjective is verbose. Verbs. यहाँ पे आप जब start कर रहे हो बोलना, you have to hold your lips. You have to एक lip को दूसरे lip से बंद करो. You have to take your lips under your teeth to say V, verbose. Okay? So people who talk a lot and they use a lot of words, like many people in their essays, you see overwriting, a lot of unnecessary vocabulary, repetitiveness. You're writing the same thing in some of your paragraphs. I had pointed out, you're repeating the same thing. So the adjective is verbose. Words in quick succession. They're rapid. They're fluent talkers. The words seeming to roll off their tongues with such ease and lack of effort, and sometimes with copiousness that you listen with amazement. They are voluble, volume. They can talk in volume. What does it mean? People who talk fluently and why is this? Why? Problem. Getting hung somewhere, something is going wrong. Anyway, so that's voluble. Tripti pronounce this word voluble.
Voluble.
Not voluble. Energy. Voluble.
Voluble.
No ball. No ball. Voluble. बल BLE है, बीच में कोई vowel नहीं है. So it's voluble.
Volleyball.
Voluble. You voluble.
Volleyball.
Volume.
Volleyball.
Voluble. नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है. Voluble.
Volleyball.
ना. Voluble. Voluble. Say table.
Able.
Table.
Table.
Not table नहीं होता है, A होता है. Table.
Table.
Yes, better. Voluble. Voluble.
Volleyball.
Neil, say voluble.
Volleyball.
Voluble नहीं. Verb पे जोश दे रहा हूँ. Voluble.
Volleyball.
Yeah. Shruti.
Volleyball.
No. Voluble.
Volleyball.
Okay. Tripti. Voluble.
Yes, sir.
Voluble. Say voluble. Aditi.
Voluble.
Voluble नहीं. Verb पे जोश stress. Voluble.
Voluble.
Yeah. Fine. The next word we are going to learn, cogent. Words that convince. They express their ideas persuasively, forcefully, brilliantly, and in a way that calls for wholehearted assent and agreement from an intelligent listener. And the adjective is they are cogent. They are cogent, not cogent, cogent, cogent. Now, that's the right pronunciation. You may find it odd. Cogent. So these people, the listeners, they can hear them with a lot of attention. So you may find the difference between voluble and cogent. The difference is the voluble, he has a lot of words to use with ease. The cogent, when he speaks very well. Ninth word is the sound and the fury. The talk is loud, noisy, clamorous, vehement. What may be lacking in content is compensated in force and loudness. So these people are very loudy, very loud, very noisy. So that is vociferous, voice, coming from voice. Vociferous. When do we use a word? When we use a suffix ferous, carniv. When do we use a word? The word is ending with OUS, so definitely it's an adjective. It's vociferous. We will see the etymology. The 10th word, quantity. They talk a lot, a whole lot. They may be voluble, vociferous, garrulous, verbose, but never inarticulate, taciturn, or laconic. So, inarticulate, taciturn, laconic, no matter. It's quantity and continuity that are most conspicuous. Were you vaccinated with a photograph needle? Is the question you are tempted to ask as you listen. And the adjective is loquacious. And we will look at the root word, loquacious. Now see, silence, unresponsiveness, taciturn. Economy, brevity, meaningfulness, laconic. Awkwardness, sputtering, incoherence, inarticulate. Rambling, chatter, garrulous. Hackneyed, unoriginal phraseology. How do you pronounce this word? Banal. Wordiness and repeating, verbose. Fluency, rapidity, voluble. Logic, clarity, persuasiveness, cogent. Noise, vehemence, vociferous. Talkative, loquacious. Please do watch these, learn them. They all will be used in your essays. All will be used in your essays. It all depends how you want to use them. So now that you have completed your first paragraph, please use the right vocabulary now. I want you to use the right vocabulary in that paragraph and share with me. I want to see good vocabularies related in that context. Here's the pronunciation. Okay, Aditi, tell me the first word. Taciturn. Find the right answer. First word. Taciturn. Aditya, you there?
I unwilling to engage in conversation.
Okay. Unwilling to engage in conversation. Neil, laconic. Neil. Shriti, laconic.
We have to prepare for interview in laconic manner.
No. Find the right match.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to understand.
You have column 1 to 10 and
Yes,
you
sir.
have A to J. Find the right match. Match the column.
Oh, okay, sir.
Don't
Sir, I
quick.
think H.
Brilliantly
No, sir, J,
compelling.
J. Sir, J. Sir, last one, J.
Using few words packed with meaning. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Srishti,
Yes, sir.
inarticulate. Inarticulate.
Sir, F.
Okay. Tripti, garrulous.
A.
Okay. Aditi,
Yes, sir.
banal. Banal.
Sir, sir, H, brilliantly compelling, persuasive.
Let's see. Neela, is there? Shriti, verbose. Yes, Shriti?
Sir, F.
No.
Sir, C.
We'll see.
Yes, sir.
Voluble. Srishti, voluble.
Sir, D. Fluent and rapid.
Okay. Cogent. Tripti.
H.
Okay. Vociferous. Aditi.
Sir, E, noisy and loud.
Loquacious. Shriti.
Sir, J.
Check again.
Sir, J.
Okay, let's see. So, also, it has been almost a month, but I have not seen your friend joining in. In fact, whoever joined just left. So the reason maybe they find it boring. Okay. So I want to understand, do you talk to your people, do you talk to your friends to join this program? Or is it that free, they're basing a free guy, क्या होता हो, कुछ नहीं है. Have you tried? Have you talked to your people? Because I want a bigger group. We have reduced the number, but we have never increased. Any reason? Yes, Aditi. Why people join and they leave? Is it boring? Or is it in the beginning, beginning they might find, oh my God, nahi. And because they're not staying to learn.
Sir,
Any
I think
reason?
Sir, I think it's not at all boring. We are learning. Sir, some people are they don't think that English is that much important, whether they know it or not. I think because I talked one of my friend to join, but she said that she doesn't want to learn English.
Okay. Shriti, why we have not moved beyond 5 or 6?
The same as Aditi said.
But then you say that UPSC English is very important, right? Because this for 250 points, 50 score. Essay is for 250 marks. And if you write a good essay, it will really cover up your average.
Yes, sir.
So, Srishti, why do you think
Yes,
people
sir.
are not joining? Is it because it's free?
No, sir, it's not like that. But some of the people think that it is not necessary that learning English is important or same. They are comfortable in Hindi. Might think that they don't think that English is that much important in their life or they need English in future or something.
Dipti?
Sure, same.
So are you saying that we will continue to learn with 4-5 people?
No, sir, we are trying, but not as much as we have to do.
Yeah. Because it should be motivating for me also, no? If I have a bigger group, we have more competition, we enjoy more. Right?
Right, sir.
So please try promoting this because I cannot always continue to teach for free. Maybe when I have more people after teaching for 3 to 4 months, what I do in English and communication, let me tell you. People, they will come and learn for 100% free for 4 months. Once they complete 4 months, I make it a little payable. I start charging a little bit, not much, very small amount. Because as the group increases, it becomes difficult for me also to manage 2-3 groups at a time. So 3 to 4 months is absolutely free. After that, I make it little, I charge a very small amount so that I also manage because I also have a lot of expenses on this. It's not for you, it's maybe free. For me, it's not free. I have my own time and net, this platform, a lot of things. So if the group doesn't increase, my scope in the coming 4 or 5 months, okay, is zero. I cannot go on teaching for free for years. Maximum, maybe 3 to 4 months. I hope you understand that I also need to manage my business, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if I don't get the number, maybe after 3-4 months, okay, I'll close this. If I don't see the response, I'll close it. I cannot go on teaching for free. I can use this time for some other purpose. So you have to increase the group so that I'm also motivated. I don't feel like teaching a very small group of 4 to 5. It looks like a tuition. And I don't teach tuition. I should also enjoy the classes. Fine. So the first one is I. Second one, iconic, is J. Third one, inarticulate, is sputtering, unintelligibly. Fourth one, garrulous, chattering, meaningless. Fifth one, banal, is trite, hackneyed, and unoriginal. Verbose, wordy. Voluble, fluent, and rapid. Vociferous, noisy, loud. Loquacious is G, talkative. So, post the recording, learn these words. Now answer this. Aditi, do taciturn people usually make others feel comfortable and welcome? Yes or no? Think. Try. See, this is the way we revise and learn vocabulary. We
No,
don't
sir,
work after 20
because
marks.
okay, sir. No, sir, because taciturn people remain silent.
Okay. Shriti, does the laconic speaker use more words than necessary?
No, sir.
Okay. Shrishti, does rage make some people inarticulate? Rage is like, anger or aggressiveness.
No, sir.
Yes. Anger, emotion, it may make you inarticulate.
Yes.
Is it interesting to listen to garrulous old men? Tripti,
No, sir.
do banal speakers show a great deal of originality? Aditi,
No, sir, they speak about unoriginal. Their speaking is unoriginal.
is verbose a complimentary term? Shriti,
Yes, sir.
is it easy to be voluble when we don't know the subject you're talking about? Shrishti,
Yes, sir.
say what is the meaning of voluble? We said, what is the meaning of voluble over here?
Fluent and rapid.
Fluent and rapid. So say, is it easy to be voluble? We don't know the subject. If you're not aware of the subject, can you be fluent and rapid?
No, no.
Then, do unintelligent people usually make cogent statements? Tripti?
No.
No. Is a vociferous demand ordinarily made by a shy, quiet person?
No, sir, because vociferous people are talkative, loud, noisy.
Yes. Yes.
Answer 6 number is no, sir. Answer because complementary term and positive term, and here is unintelligibility, meaning
Yeah.
of the verb.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yes.
Yes. So the last one, do loquacious people spend more time talking and listening? 30?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So these are the steps we revised to build up the vocabulary. So now that we had 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises, so now you're getting used to these words. Again and again, in different forms, you're picking up these words. Now, can you recall these words? Shriti, please read. Read the first 2 paragraphs.
Yes, sir. Do you know that new nerve patterns are formed by repeated?
No, never leave the heading. Can you recall the words?
Oh, sorry, sir. Can you recall the words? Do you know that new nerve patterns are formed by repeated action? As a very young girl, you tied your shoelace and button your clothing with
Not
great
clothing.
concentration.
It's clothing, not
Your
clothing. Clothing.
your your clothing with great concentration. The activity was directed.
Hold on. Reading doesn't mean मैं आपको छोड़ दूंगा. Great concentration. Concentration. Term पे stress डालो. Concentration.
Great concentration. The activity was directed, controlled, purposeful, exciting. As you grew older,
Directed, controlled, purposeful, exciting, not exciting, exciting.
exciting. As you grew older and more skillful, you tied and buttoned with scarcely a thought of what
With scarcely a thought of what you were doing.
with scarcely a thought of what you were doing. Your fingers flew about their tasks almost unautomatically, for the habit that had formed a nerve pattern, and the actions needed little
And the action,
and the action needed little, if any, conscious attention.
not any, if any conscious attention.
If any conscious attention. That
Oh,
simple.
okay. Hold on. So here is talking about when you learn vocabulary or when you learn anything. Even when you're learning driving, what happens? The first stage of learning, you are conscious, or you're unconscious and you're incompetent. Means you don't know about this something, and you're not even competent enough to pick it up. Now, when you start learning the driving, you become conscious, but you're still incompetent. आप conscious हो कि मैं गाड़ी चला रही हूँ, I know about driving, but मैं भी गाड़ी नहीं चला पाई पूरी तरह, right? That is, from unconscious, incompetent, you're moving to conscious and incompetent. Later, when you start driving very well, what happens? You are unconscious, but unconscious and competent. You are unconscious, मतलब आप चला रहे हो, आप बातें भी कर रहे हो, चला भी रहे हो गाड़ी, आपको मतलब नहीं है कि मैं गाड़ी चला रही हूँ, आपको मतलब ही मालूम नहीं है, but you are unconscious but competent because you are already competent. Fourth one is conscious and competent. Unconscious and competent. Unconscious. So there are different stages of learning. If you search Google and find the different stages of learning, you will see this. And this is what happens in the vocabulary or English, whatever we learn. Earlier about these words, you are unconscious about these words. Maybe you have heard, not heard, you are unaware of it. And you're incompetent because you don't know the meaning of these words, the usage of these words. Now when you're learning, you're conscious about these words. You know what is garrulous, you know what is loquacious, you know what is talkative. You're conscious about these words, but you're incompetent. You're still you don't know the usage of these words. Now when you're conscious of these words and you're competent, you're conscious, you know about these words and you know how to use them. That's when when you put them on the paragraph in your essay, it means you're conscious and you're competent. Then when you start using them again and again, there'll be a time when you are unconscious but you are competent. And आप बिना सोचे भी आप competent हो, लेकिन आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा मैंने इतने अच्छे word use कर दिए. Do you understand, Shriti, what I'm trying to say? These stages of learning. And that is why we are practicing in different forms. Learning the pronunciation, reading something, matching the columns, filling the blanks. That's how we practice. And we from unconscious, incompetent, we move to conscious and unconscious to competent. We have to change the stages of learning. And it comes in a lot of practice, different forms of learning. Aditi, is this clear? Are you getting this concept?
Yes, sir.
Srishti,
Yes, sir.
Tripti?
Yes, sir.
So don't ever expect कि मुझे overnight सब कुछ आ जाएगा. You have to move through different forms of learning, different stages of learning. It's a slow process, but it's a strong process. Okay, Tripti, read the next paragraph.
That's simple enough to understand. If you do not remember your own experiences, you can observe the phenomena of
No.
struggling.
Hold on. Read this word. Phenomena.
Phenomena.
No, it's not phenomena. Phenomenon. Hold on. Read this. Read this word properly. We should not be lazy. जो नहीं आ रहा है, immediately check करो. Here, the stress on the first nerve, phenomenon. See,
phenomenon,
I would rather go to the Cambridge dictionary. Here,
phenomenon, phenomenon, phenomenon,
the stress is your nerve. It says
phenomenon,
phenomenon. Here, it is not M के बाद A नहीं है, E है. Phenomenon. 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 Nerve stress. Phenomenon. It's not A, E. Phenomenon. Say, 50.
Phenomenon.
Say phenomenon.
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 No nerve पे stress डालो बेटा. जोर से बोलो ना. Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon
Yeah.
of
See,
struggling with.
hold on. ऐसे नहीं आने दूंगा मैं. Hold on. Phenomenon. Say phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
No नहीं है. No. Phenomenon. Say
Phenomenon.
phenomenon. Now तो जोर से बोलो ऊपर, ऊंची आवाज में. Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Yes, better. Shriti, pronounce this word. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Aditi, phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
ना आपके एनर्जी नहीं है. Nerve is high volume, high pitch. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Yes. Srishti,
Phenomenon.
better. Okay, carry on. Yes, Tripti, carry on.
Of struggling with a skill, mastering it, and finally making a self-starting habit by watching any young child. Or you can simply take my word for it.
Hold on. Or you can simply take my word for it. ये कौन सा रीडिंग होता है? फ्लो टूट रहा है. Or I can simply take my word for it. Go, don't break the flow. Fluency now.
Or you can simply take my word for it.
Better. Okay? और थोड़ा improve हो सकता है. Or you can simply take my word for it.
Okay,
Go.
sir.
No, okay नहीं. मैं इतना जल्दी छोड़ता नहीं okay वाला. I don't have the okay system. I have the correction system.
Or you can simply take my word for it.
Word for it नहीं यार. See, when you learn to put the right stress on the syllables, आपका fluency अपने आप आ जाएगी. Or you can simply take my word for it. When you say word को आप stress करते हो ऊपर, for it अपने आप slow हो जाता है नीचे. तो word को आप जोर से ऊंची आवाज में बोलो, voice modulation ऊपर करो, for it अपने आप slow हो जाता है. Okay, so take my word for it. Word को stress करो, for it slow. लो, क्योंकि आप वर्ड को अगर वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन में अगर पेस को ऊपर ले जा रहे हो तो पेस को अपने आप वॉइस पेस अपने आप नीचे होगा. जब नीचे होगा आप कौन सा वर्ड बोल रहे हो? फॉर इट. सो इफ आई से यू कैन सिंपली टेक, नाउ सिंपली में मैंने वॉइस ऊपर किया, नेक्स्ट वर्ड अपने आप नीचे आएगा. यू कैन सिंपली टेक माय वर्ड फॉर इट. सो समवेयर आपको अगर वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन ऊपर जाएगा तो नेक्स्ट वन और टू वर्ड्स अपने आप पेस नीचे होगा. You cannot speak all the words with a high pitch. You understand, Tripti?
Yes, sir.
That's how the reading is. And that's how you'll get the fluency. Read again.
Or you can simply take my word for it.
Excellent. Now, did you feel the difference? अभी नहीं आया ना, word for it नहीं आया ना? आया ऐसा?
नहीं sir. No, sir.
So, आपने जो word पे stress डाला, for it अपने आप नीचे पेश में आएगा. वो fluency आपकी maintain रहेगी. Good. Shriti? No, sorry, not Shriti. Aditi? Read the next paragraph.
Yes, sir. You need not take my word for the way a mastery of new words is acquired. You can see in yourself.
ओहो, फ्लैट साउंड कर रहा है बिल्कुल. ऐसा लगा सारे गमा पदा एक ही लाइन में बोल रहे हो. You not take my word for the way a mastery of new words is acquired. हर वर्ड का जो स्ट्रेस है ना वो आपके वॉइस पे सुनना चाहिए. Okay, only otherwise it sound flat. Read again.
You need not take my word for the way a mastery of new words is acquired. You can see in yourself, as you work with this book, how adding words to your vocabulary is exactly analogous to a child's mastery of science.
Analogous to a child's mastery. आपका वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन नहीं आ रहा बेटा. आप पढ़ रहे हो ठीक है, आपकी क्लैरिटी है, सब है, लेकिन वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन नहीं आ रहा. तो वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन नहीं आने से क्या होगा? एक्सप्रेशन नहीं आएगा, फ्लैट साउंड करेगा फिर वो. ओके, स्टार्ट.
Okay.
रीड.
Okay, sir. First, you struggle with the concepts, then you eventually master them. Finally, by frequent work with the new words, now you see the reason for the great number of exercises, the repetitious writing, saying, thinking. You build up new nerve patterns and you begin to use the words with scarcely and
No,
consciousness of what you are doing.
scarcely, scarcely.
Scarcely and consciousness of what you are doing.
Okay, stop. So now, are you finding a change in your reading? When you put the right stress, right voice modulation, खुद को फील होता है कि हाँ मेरे मतलब अब वो फ्लुएंसी थोड़ा थोड़ा इंप्रूव होगा और सामने वाले को खुद फील होगा, प्रोवाइडेड यू आर कॉन्शियस अबाउट द स्ट्रेस, द वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन, expression, the meaning of the word. Okay? And
Okay, sir.
practice. And that's why I said, read, record, send it to me. Read, but आज तक किसी ने नहीं किया अभी तक. You're not reading, you're not recording, you're not sending it to me. आप नहीं भेजोगे, मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूँ. If you really improve, बोलने से नहीं होगा, execute करना पड़ेगा. तो execution मुझे इतना ज्यादा दिख नहीं रहा. Okay. Who is left? Srishti, you are left, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Read the last paragraph.
Watch this common but important phenomenon closely as you do the next
No. Watch this common but important. Then we learned this word, right?
phenomenon.
Yeah. Say important.
Important
Yeah. Phenomenon.
important phenomenon closely
Yeah.
as you do the next exercise.
No.
Your
Which flat sound कर रहा है? As you do the next exercise नहीं. As you do the next exercise. Exercise.
as you do the next exercise.
Now, is it exercise or is it exercise? Excuse or excuse? Examination or examination? अभी तक हम इसको एक्सरसाइज ही बोलते आ रहे, तो एक्सरसाइज है कि एक्सरसाइज है, ये भी चेक कर लेते हैं, राइट? Why to feel lazy? आलस क्यों करना है? What is this? Exercise. Okay, so it's not here, it's not it's exercise here.
Exercise. Exercise.
It says exercise. Exercise. It's not exercise, it's exercise. A पे stress है, exercise. It's not exercise, not size नहीं, exercise. Okay? Pronounce this word, Srishti.
Exercise.
Exercise. Say
Exercise.
no. A को stress high volume पे बोलो. Exercise.
Exercise.
र नहीं आया मतलब ये. र था ही नहीं उसमें, सी र का कहीं पे साउंड ही नहीं है. र है कहीं पे नहीं. Exercise. र है ही नहीं कहीं पे. Say
Exercise.
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 Better. Go ahead. Your total.
Your total absorption.
No.
Your
ये total absorption, ये word में clarity नहीं आ रही है, आप आधा तो word खा जा रहे हो. Your total absorption. Say absorption. र नहीं है, absorption.
Your total absorption.
स नहीं है, श. Absorption.
Your total absorption.
स नहीं है, श है. Absorption.
Your total absorption absorbs.
See, यही सब practice करना है, so that you become fluent. आप स बोलते हैं, आपको लगता है वही सही है, और जब आप सीखना शुरू करोगे, चेंज करना शुरू करोगे, तो आप hesitate करोगे.
Absorption.
Practice.
Your total
Practice.
absorption
Yes, better.
of the material so far
No,
has
no.
given you
It's not. Hold on. ये सब common words in daily बोलते हैं, material नहीं होता. Material.
material.
Not material. Hold on. आप लोगों को चैंपियन बना दूंगा, चिंता न करो. It's material. It's not material. No, material नहीं होता. Material नहीं होता. Mad नहीं होता. जहाँ पे stress है. Material here.
Materials. Materials.
Materials.
Materials.
Is जल्दी बोलना है. Materials.
Materials.
Okay. Say materials.
Materials.
T नहीं है, T है. Material. Term पे stress है. Material.
Materials.
No, मैं है ही नहीं ना. Materials.
Material. Materials.
Material नहीं बाबा. मेरी वाइफ भी हंस रही है सुन के. वो फ्री में सीख रही है इतने दिनों से. It is material. Material.
Material.
ना ते है ही
Material.
नहीं. Material. T. Material.
Material.
Better. Third tough लगेगा beginning में because you're changing something at the age of 17, 18, 20, 21. तो 21 एज में चेंज करने में थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है. But you will get it. Practice के साथ आ जाएगा. Shriti, say material.
Material.
No material. Material.
Material.
Better. Aditi, say material.
Material.
Okay. Tripti,
Material.
na material. Material.
Material. Material. Material.
Material.
Material.
Yeah, material. T नहीं, नहीं, T. Material.
Material.
Yes, better. Okay, carry on reading.
So material so far has given you complete mystery of your 10 basics word.
Not mystery.
Mastery of your 10 basic word.
Of our 10 basic word, not your.
Sorry, of our 10 basic word. Prove that you have beginning to form
You
new
are
nerve
beginning.
pattern.
क्या हो रहा है? Have कहाँ है? You are beginning.
Sir, 1 minute.
Okay. Go ahead.
Prove
Yeah.
that you are beginning to form new nerve patterns in relation to these words by writing the
Not relation. Relation.
relation.
Not relation. Relation. Sure. Relation.
Relation.
Yes. Practice करो यार ये सब. Come on. अब आपको 7-8 सेशन हो गए. ये बेसिक चीजें मैं डे 1 से बता रहा हूँ. Improvement नहीं दिख रहा मुझे. Come on. Say relation.
Relation to these words
Yes.
by writing one that fits each brief definition.
Not definition. Hold on. Fits each brief definition.
Definition.
Yes.
The more quickly you think of the word that applies.
No. Why the word? It will be the or the. Is it the word or the word?
The
फिर the क्यों बोला?
The more quickly you think of the word that applies.
Again you said the word.
The word, sorry. The more quickly you think the word that applies, the sure you can be that using this word will soon be as automatic and unself.
Not automatic. Will soon be as automatic and unself-conscious.
Unself-conscious as putting on your shoes or buttoning, zipping.
Not zipping.
Yours.
Zipping. Zipping.
Zipping yourself up in the morning.
Okay. Please watch the video. See the corrections I have given you. See the pronunciation I have taught you today. Practice it. Record. Send it to me. If you don't record, send it to me. Don't expect, I cannot give you feedback. I'm giving you so much of freedom. I'm giving you so much of time. I'm asking you for recording so that I can give you feedback again and again. But if you don't do it, I'll not be able to help you beyond this session. The recordings will play, and that's the reason for the recording. अगर आप रिकॉर्डिंग का फायदा नहीं उठा रहे हो तो कोई फायदा नहीं है. Okay, so we'll meet again tomorrow. Please watch the video and practice. Fine. Any question? Tripti, Shriti, Drishti,
No, sir.
Aditi? Any question? Hope
No,
we
sir.
learned a lot today. We learned the word, the way of learning, a lot of revision, and then also the reading, right? Hope you all enjoyed. Aditi,
Yes, sir.
Shriti, hope you learned today also.
Yes, sir.
Drishti? And Shriti, why Sonam has left learning?
Yes, sir.
Shriti, why Sonam is not even coming for the communication class there? She's not even coming over here.
Sir, she said she left 2
She,
days
she.
classes and
Sorry?
she left 2 days classes and then you deactivate.
No, no. I don't deactivate. I only deactivated. If people don't attend my classes, I will definitely remove. If you don't
Yes, sir.
inform me,
Sir,
I will definitely remove.
sir,
She
she
did not
applies.
inform me. Yeah. So I did not deactivate from the system. I just wrote deactivated on the Excel sheet. That's it. She's still in the system.
Yes,
But
sir.
if you don't inform me, if you think कि मैं जब मेरी मर्जी आऊंगी, जब मेरी मर्जी नहीं आऊंगी, ठीक है, इन्फॉर्म नहीं करूंगी, तो सॉरी, मैं ये इनडिसिप्लिन वे में लाइफ नहीं जीता.
Yes, sir. I said that's your mistake, not sir.
Yeah. So if you want, she can join this session. यहाँ ज्वाइन कर ले, वहाँ ज्वाइन कर ले, and
Sir,
उसके बाद
actually, yes, sir. She want to join class with me, but at that time she have school. However, she not able to join this.
Yeah. So join the communication class. Who stopped her? ये सब बहाने हैं. ये सारे deactivate कर दिया. अरे आप मुझसे एक बार फोन करके बात कर लेते, बोलते सर ऐसा हुआ, मेरी ये प्रॉब्लम थे. I
No,
never say
sir.
no.
Yes, sir. She little bit scared when you talk about your nephew when you deactivate him like that, as you said, sir.
मैं अपने नेफ्यू को डीएक्टिवेट कर देता हूँ. मैं मेरा बेटा हो तो मैं उसको भी डीएक्टिवेट कर दूंगा.
Yes, sir.
मेरे लिए
However, she is
मेरे लिए
scared.
सारे बच्चे बराबर हैं. सिंपल. नो लर्निंग, थैंक यू. ये नहीं कि मेरा बेटा है तो मैं उसको पैम्पर करूंगा, ये वो मेरा भतीजा है, वो सब मेरे लिए कोई. For me, all are students, as simple as this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, be disciplined and learn. डिसिप्लिन में रहोगे,
Okay.
जल्दी सीखोगे. अपनी मर्जी से इनडिसिप्लिन में रहोगे, कभी नहीं सीखोगे.
Okay, sir.
Okay, चलो, thank you and we'll meet again
Thank
tomorrow.
you, sir.